It's Jones at power forward with Zubac at center. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, Jimmy Butler out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Parks in at the shooting guard position. And in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
That's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game. But the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled. And players spoke up and the league listened.
With both hands.
And we are witnessing some classic high-flying action.
Is that a crowd pleaser or what? No matter what building you're in.
That's what the fans, they want to see it.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Here's Parks. He got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Clippers. And Butler with the block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Bogdanovic. Here's Parks. Defended by Harden. Parks, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Zubac. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Drains the triple.
How about that touch, Bogdanovic? That time from way out.
You know, not too many teams have the stability and head coach as the Warriors have had.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from... let me just spin. Man! Wow.
And make it happen.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside, Jones. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovic leading the way with the assist.
Here's Parks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Brent, last year, a frustrating end to the Clippers season. A first-round exit.
B.A., this feels like it's been on repeat, though, right? This is the 4th straight year that we've seen Kawhi be injured during the postseason, and he hasn't finished a series since the 2020 bubble days. LA needs some help to make a deep run, and their time feels like it's running short.
Now here's Dunn. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And it's good. 2 points. Dunn's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Parks gets the bucket.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And he lobs it up top.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Warriors trail by 7. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing. Man, and he dunks it down.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Peyton. Batum's checked in for the Clippers. Coffee comes in for Powell. Simmons, the pass to Dunn. And here's Batum for three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Parks. And the Warriors with another three.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Coffee. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Parks. Another three for Golden State.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
The Clippers lead by 5. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Simmons, the pass to Coffee. Eubanks with it. Green covering. That one falls.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Free throw line jumper. Again, Golden State.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
And he makes it.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass to Dunn. The three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
Now here's Simmons. The shot by Dunn, no good.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Here's Kuminga. 7-point differential. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Zubac finds Batum. Now Bogdanovich. With 1 on the clock. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Los Angeles up by 7. And
the Clippers 30.
It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Bogdan Bogdanovich is out there with James Harden. And it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Got a piece of it. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Zubac. And he drops it in from the low post. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
Nice job by Zubac using his size, just making his presence felt.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovich. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
You know, the thing, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Up ahead. Here's Parks. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
James Harden.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Jones, he's checked in for Zubac.
At the line for the Dubs, Parks. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Harden misses. Golden State has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Here's Parks. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And a nice finish on the layup. Parks got 36 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Parks gets the bucket.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Jimmy Butler's checked in for Kuminga. Eubanks, he's checked in for Los Angeles. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. 5th on the list, the Warriors.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Harden, the pass to Bogdanovic. Powell with it. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Coffee, he's checked in for Powell.
Coming on the floor for the Clippers.
So it's Los Angeles now. Now here's Harden. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Pass to Coffee. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Coffee's gotten his second bucket on the night.
There are a few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots. So that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Pass to Coffee. From the line. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
There's such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Knocked loose. Harden, the pass to Coffee. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And Los Angeles is making a change here. Dunn's checked in.
On the floor for the Clippers, Chris Dunn.
Tries to save it. Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. A chance here to compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Warriors.
It's been their guards who have really carried the weight offensively. They'd appreciate some more production out of their front court, but for now, their back court has kept them in it.
Simmons is checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Coffee. Looking to win the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Coffee's got 6.
Derek Jones Jr.
1:21 left in the first half. Here's Parks. 43 points in the game. And that one drops for him. Parks got 45 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Clippers trail by 8. Simmons, the pass to Jones. Pass to Dunn. From the high post. No good off the back of the rim. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Dunn attacking. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Parks. Simmons defending. Here's Parks. Over Simmons. Again! Golden State!
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being Golden State's first quarter could have gone much better. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability to slow down shooters. They gave up a sky-high shooting percentage against. It tells you a lot about the character of this team, though, that they put that poor start behind them and had a fantastic second quarter, building a 12-point halftime lead. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter heat. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Curry. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. We've got Green. Jimmy Butler out there with Gary Payton II. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Parks in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
Powell finds Jones. No good on the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Knocks it loose. Butler with a steal. To the left wing. Outside Curry. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. There's the steal. Here's Parks. Yet another bucket. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
It's stolen by Curry. The pull-up J. Buries the jump shot. Parks got 53 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
The Clippers call timeout. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed. We talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. 5th on the list, Norman Powell.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Clippers trail by 19. Now Zubac. He's got 6. Bogdanovich up top. Powell outside. 5 on the clock. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Here's Parks, defended by Bogdanovich.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving to a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the projection.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. Timeout called, the Clippers. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Pass to Zubac. Dunn outside. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Parks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
It's stolen by Curry. Shoots from the elbow. Another bucket. Wow.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden, the pass to Zubac. That's tipped. On the break. Here's Parks. Yep, that one goes.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Parks. Chalk up 2 there.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Dunn.
2 minutes.
10 points for him.
2 minutes.
And here's Harden. Zubac passes to Harden. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third. It's stolen by Curry, and they're on the run. Parks gets the bucket. Parks got 18 points in just the second half. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get... Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Parks. Good. He hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
1:03 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Harden. Pass to Coffey. On the take. Now here's Dunn to win the drought. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Outside Kuminga. Here's Parks. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Clock at 6. He got it again! Sensational!
He's scoring at an insane level, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Man, he is on a mission, closing in on third place all time in scoring. The floater. The shot by Dunn, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
To the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Mills. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Nicholas Batum, Patrick Mills out there with Miller. Then it's Drew Eubanks, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
And Batum pretty consistent from the three-point line. Defenses cannot afford to give him that kind of slack.
Here's Parks. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, B.A., but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get...
And another one!
That score moving him clear into third all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished. Parks, no good. Batum with it. Jackson Davis picks him up. Batum outside. Here's Brown. Ooh, what a play. Just palms the block. Here's Parks. And got it. Another basket.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. Mills, the pass to Eubanks. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to post. Here's Parks. He's guarded by Mills. Three-pointer. And yes, another basket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for second most points in a game. Unbelievable night. Poke loose. Here's Parks. He's guarded by Mills. And the Warriors with another three.
I just love the ball.
Parks. The Clippers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hield comes with a double. And there's the rejection. Here's Parks, defended by Brown. Pulls up on the wing, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Easy look look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Parks. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Right wing. Down low to halt the run. And Miller puts it in.
No, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Golden State has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Here's Parks. Another 3 for Golden State.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Clippers. And here's Mills for 3. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors have gone 8 of 9 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Parks. Another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
Wow, and he's tied for the record point for point. One more score and he'll stand alone. Pass to Batum. Here's Miller. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Parks. And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. Done. Pass to Batum. Fires in the triple. Batum's got 6 here in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think.
Good! Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record book.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing.
Such great instincts and athletic ability. Kuminga
connects again from distance.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
The record for the most three-pointers made.
Pass to Coffey. Back to Dunn. To the middle. Now here's Simmons, tightly guarded, and the shot goes.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Here's Parks. Simmons defending. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Parks finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Back to Dunn.
And the crowd letting him know they appreciate greatness.
He has been prolific. 3-pointers at a historic level.
Yeah, there's a great reason why he keeps shooting the ball. It's because he's confident and they're going in.
Parks. Give it up one more time for your Warriors.
Here's Dunn. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. 23 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Parks. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Dunn outside. Simmons looking around. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw two. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry.
Okay.
There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with a medal like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community run with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think personally, he's one of the best level 4 awards just because he had every 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of All-Star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just skill these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3 slot.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fame.
Here's the break. Traps in the tray. Parks has got 5 points so far.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Back to Coulibaly. Tipped away. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Parks driving in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
That shot wide open.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Rizachet with it. He's covered by Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be USA's ball.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another. You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Parks has gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Stolen by Thompson. The tray. And the basket by Parks. Parks has got 15 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. He brought the big stage these young guys around tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's Rizachet following the three-pointer by USA. Stolen by Thompson. And the shot goes in. Parks has got 20.
Boy, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
Really left the momentum. 5 points in the game.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes you.
And out of bounds as Team World gains possession. And USA was... changes. Ware's checked in. And it's Filipowski in for Chet Holmgren. Pass to Rupert. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
USA ball.
Launches from deep. USA working now with the new shot clock. Hartz knocks down the three ball. He's got 25.
Throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Stolen by George. Here's Parks driving the lane. It's blocked. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball. .151 left to play here in the first. And the basket is good. Parks has got 27.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's Coulibaly. Nothing on the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And out of bounds. As Team World gains possession. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Team World Ball.
Here's Koulibaly.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Castle's checked in for Parks. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Koulibaly with it. Out left to the wing. Good ball movement here by Team World. Team World with another miss. So it's USA now. The USA calls time here.
And team strategies mostly guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Parks, he's checked in for Castle. Count it, good. Parks has got 32 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, Reza Shea, scoreless thus far. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
USA ball.
Seven seconds left to play in the first quarter. Takes the three. Another three for USA.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that.
And it's USA with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to get back into it at the Rising Stars Challenge. A night none of these young players will ever forget, I'm sure.
Oh, to be young and athletic. Just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game. And that excitement comes out onto the court.
So, Team World's 5 right now. They've got Reza Shea, and it's Salon in at the 4 slot. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for USA.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Knocked loose. He's got a clear path. Here's Cherokee Parks. He's defended by Koulibaly. And the basket by Parks.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And now USA on the break. From downtown, another three for USA.
He's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Reza Shea. He has yet to score, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession, and USA making a change here. Castle's checked in.
Stephon Castle.
2 on the clock. Team World with another miss.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Rupert, trying his luck from deep. Filipowski grabs the board. And there's the drive, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Passes it to Parks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Salon. Here's Rupert. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And the basket by Parks.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
USA moving the ball around. Again, USA.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for USA. Brandon Miller comes in for Parks. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Substitution on the
Parks, he's checked in for USA. .151 left in the first half. Rizachet with it. Still scoreless.